guys, and welcome back to the channel. We've got another chair in for review today from the guys over at Colamy, and there's also a chance for you to win one for yourselves. The giveaway details will be at the end of the video. Now, I recently reviewed the Atlas from these guys. There is a full video up on the channel, and I was pretty impressed with the overall quality and features of that chair, especially for the price point. In fact, I've been using that chair since the review video at my ultra-wide setup. So when Colamy got in contact and asked if I wanted to check out the NEZA, I was more than happy to accept. Check out a new chair that's just as good as the Atlas? Sure, send it my way. The box is a decent size, but you can manage to move it on your own, just about. However, 2 people are recommended, because as the box says, this is over 15 kilos. The chair, I believe, is around 48 pounds or 22 kilos on its own. Opening the box up, I can see it's similarly well packaged, just as the Atlas was, and it seems they offer an assembly video. However, this isn't needed as the instructions are super clear, and this is one of the easiest chairs to put together, and that's because this big heavy base is already attached to the seat. So all in all, there are only 7 bolts in total that you need to tighten. 3 to connect the backrest to the seat, and then 2 bolts for each arm, meaning it's quick and easy to put together with both the tools and bolts provided. Not only are the instructions clear and easy to follow, you can then find all of the adjustment instructions, which we will go ahead and cover anyways in this video, but it's still nice to see that they're there. I didn't have any issues either when it came to building or unboxing anything. Everything arrived safely and went together without a single issue. I always mention that the gas cylinders are likely going to be too short for my preference, and at first glance I thought that this would be the case here. However, I was pleasantly surprised when I sat on the chair and raised it up to find it goes even higher than I'd like, so this is a great start. As usually, I do just go ahead and buy a slightly longer gas cylinder to replace the ones that comes out of the box. Now the chair is fully assembled, let's take a more detailed look at the features, starting from the top and working our way to the bottom. Firstly, you may have noticed, but there is no headrest with this chair, and I couldn't see an option on their website to add one on. However, there are 2 screw holes here, which I would imagine are for a headrest, so perhaps you could retrofit one if needed. I actually rocked a chair similar to this without a headrest for quite a while, and 90% of the time you didn't even realise that there wasn't a headrest. The backrest, however, is a really nice size to make up for the lack of headrest. It's around 24 inches in height and 20 inches in width, with a really nice soft material that wraps the entire backrest, providing comfort and also I think aids to the aesthetic of this chair, which in my opinion looks really clean and minimal. The entire chair is made from a tough, solid plastic, including the backrest, so it is quite firm but with a soft outer layer. It also has quite a unique design. You can feel the solid plastic behind the soft material, but it's almost like a hatched or mesh-like pattern where you can feel the solid plastic and then the gaps between where there is no plastic, and that design actually makes this chair super flexible. While sat with your back against this, you can move freely. You'll feel and notice the backrest move and flex with you. It's a very comfortable feeling. Moving on to the back side, you will see some more solid plastic, which is going to give the chair some structure but still allow for that freedom of movement. Again, I think the design is quite aesthetically pleasing, and I think the NEZA is actually a solid looking office chair. There's no special bells and whistles or any vibrant colours, but I think the overall look and design gives off a premium look and feel. Moving down slightly, you'll notice not only the backrest has a natural curve in it, but you also get some good lumbar support. Now again, this is just solid plastic, but does provide some support for your lower back with some adjustability. You can move this section up or down by 2 inches, and even if you look inside, you can twist this to the middle, which will then lock the support in place, moving it further forward. Now when this is locked, it's very firm indeed, you feel it right away, and it's probably a little too firm for my liking. However, unlocking this is the sweet spot for me, where it feels really comfortable, but yet still provides me enough support in the areas needed. Now, of course, this is a personal preference. You might prefer the firmness of the support being locked in place, but you're free to choose. Overall, a really nice, comfortable backrest that's flexible to allow you to freely move, and some lumbar support along with the natural curve of the backrest. Moving on to the armrest now, we get 4D armrests, with these being able to move up or down with a decent range of adjustments. Also, happy to report that they start low. Again, this is a personal preference for me and also something I'm quite particular about, so I'm always super happy when a chair starts with the armrest lower and then allows you to raise them up higher rather than them starting too high and feeling like I'm putting strain on my traps. The armrest pad is quite firm, but that's the same with the Atlas, and I've had zero issues using that, but these might be just a little bit firmer. The entire pad section can move forwards or backwards, side to side, or even rotate inwards or outwards, giving you plenty of adjustability to choose what suits you. The armrests overall feel really solid, and with all the adjustability, you'll find a comfortable position to sit in for long periods. One thing to notice is that they are quite sensitive, so if you are someone like me who uses the armrest to get up, just be mindful that you might slide them, so just make sure that when you're getting up, you're gripping them at the middle so you don't accidentally slide them when getting up out of your chair. Moving on to the seat cushion, now you get quite a big area for your bum, and even your ankles if you sit at the desk like a crab like me. The cushion, in my opinion, is pretty soft and is made from an eco and skin-friendly 100% polyester fabric that's been imported from Denmark. It's the same softness around the entire seat. It's a high-resilient seat cushion that has a wave spring system underneath that effectively disperses pressure, meaning it's very comfortable to sit in for long periods and you don't get a numb bum. It's a very comfortable seat cushion, and I'd say it's not only a little bigger, but also a little softer than the cushion on the Atlas. Now we can take a look at what adjustability controls we get on the cushion itself. So first up, there is a little lever on the left hand side, and pulling this up will unlock the spring, allowing you to control the seat depth. Now there's actually quite a good range of adjustment in here, which is good to see, and even moving it as far forward as it will go, your bum will still make contact with the cushion. It does slightly slope off, but as I said, your butt will be on the cushion no matter what. There's no gap that you're going to be hanging over. Just underneath there is another handle that controls the tilt lock mechanism. Pulling this will now allow the chair to recline backwards. I'm not sure of the entire range of recline, but there is plenty of range for reclining back. I know tilting back on chairs is bad for posture, but I am a recliner and I do need a chair that can swing back. The locking mechanism, when pushed down, will lock the chair in place, so you're free to kick back in between work. On the right hand side, if you pull this lever out and twist it around, you can control the tilt strength. 10 or so rotations and you can really feel the strength needed to recline back on your chair has increased or decreased by a fair bit. Again, I'm a recliner and will throw myself back in the chair quite often when I get stuck on a coding problem or if I get killed in a game, so it's nice being able to have those kind of adjustments on a chair like this. Then finally, this lever will control the height of the chair, which, reading from their website using the standard gas cylinder, will allow a range of height between 19 inches and 23.5 inches. As I said earlier, I was pleasantly surprised to see the chair go high enough for my liking. Usually chairs are a couple of inches short, so I do have to replace the cylinders, but this one so far has been perfect. The wheels are also brilliant and will roll around on carpet without too much force, which is great, and the legs are a solid one-piece plastic, so you don't need to attach each leg when building or maintain any additional bolts or screws. Overall, I'm very impressed with the look and feel of this chair, especially for that price. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a full look at the NEZA ergonomic mesh office chair from Colamy. I think the chair far exceeds its currently on sale price of only £230. Personally, I think the chair looks way more premium than that price tag, and with its overall comfort rating along with all the adjustability, I personally think it's a steal at that price. It's available in dark grey and navy blue, but for me, I think the grey just looks perfect. I did mention a giveaway at the start of the video, and Colamy, to celebrate their 6th year anniversary, have said that they are happy to give one chair away to one of you guys in the comments. So to enter the giveaway, make sure you're subscribed, like the video and drop a comment. The giveaway will run until the 31st of March, where Colamy themselves will pick a winner. It's open to those in the UK, EU and US. Sorry the rest of the world, but we'll get you next time. And of course, you must be over 18 to enter. Best of luck to those who do enter, and if you aren't lucky enough to win a chair, then you can find purchasing links down below with a discount code that will give you 15% off until the end of March. A massive thanks to Colamy for sending this chair out for us to take a look at, and a big thanks to all of you who have tuned in to watch. If you have any further questions, drop them down below and I'll do my best to get back to you. Until the next one, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.